Did you guys break that hand down then? Did you guys talk about
At
it?
least enough that I think he was able to break it down pretty simply as far as, okay, this is kind of the what am I doing against the worst of his range? So, like, what's the worst hands that I'm up against
Sure.
in the spot, even if I'm maybe behind? And as we know, he was
He
in
was
a pretty
ahead.
good spot.
He was pretty substantially ahead.
Oklahoma's out here for revenge. His Bones raising up here with aces. He finished deep in the tournament last night. I think got knocked out like 5th or 6th and had a cross book with Berkey. So the Berkey brothers, Bones and Matt, backwards hat Pittsburgh guys. Maybe they were separated at birth. We can't.
Yeah, maybe.
We don't have a lab here, but I think there might be one down the street. We could possibly do a DNA test, but holy.
Yeah.
This
is a big one. So it goes.
Well, he's got to be on top of the world right now. He's been 4-bet, and he's sitting here with aces and 3K in a stack. And
yeah, Bones is going to be all in here.
I guess the question becomes: is he going to get looked up by anybody if he does, or is it just a pretty simple matter of just bomb it in here?
I expect Chin. Well, Chin might look him up. He might not. He only has ace king offsuit, and in this particular formation, when Bones opens under the gun, and it gets 2 calls. Sorry, it gets 1 call, a 3-bet, a cold 4-bet, then a 5-bet shove. It's really hard to imagine Bones ever having jacks here, and he may even be in a position where he would think about folding queens. Looks like Chin's going to make the fold. That's a great fold. Huge fold by Chin, but a really good one. I think you would. The only reason I'm asking is not because I think it's a realistic possibility, but just because from the vibe I get from the last couple days, there's plenty of people in this room that if you said, "Hey, come play a 10K," they'd be like, "Yeah, let's go. Let's fire off 10K."
I totally believe it too. Yeah. It's just, it's kind of like one of those things where I think when we saw with the series is always going, all those 10K binds kind of depleted the player pool over time. But
yeah.
Why don't we jump back here as Bones picks up aces? Sammy's got jacks.
Yeah, this could be a big one too. Sammy's going to make it 475. For Oklahoma with king queen offsuit. Oh, is he thinking about something here? Oh,
yes.
He raises to 1200. Bones cannot believe his luck here.
It just
twice he's had aces.
Spellbounding is what it is right now.
Twice he's had aces, and twice it's been 4-bet ahead of him. He's going to shove. Sammy's going to be in a tough spot, and Oklahoma's going to fold. Oh, did he just call? He did.
Yeah, Bones.
That's a very sneaky just call.
Maybe he thought maybe he could get a back raise out of this here, but look, we got plaques in the middle. All these chips, $3,700 in the middle. We go 3 ways between aces, jacks, and king, queen. Oh, no! Oh my God! Oh. Wow. I know Sammy only has 2. Well, he might have a little above 2K here with the pinks in his stack, but this is going to be
Oklahoma checks.
Fireworks.
Bones has to check here. He has to check. Yep, he does. That's great. Man, if that was a 10, that was about to be the sickest hand of all time.
Oh. So Sammy now here with a set of jacks, the second best hand, fires out.
Yeah, and he has no reason to think his hand isn't best right now either. Oklahoma's going to call here. This 1K bet, drawing to a gut shot. Bones probably just going to call as well, I think.
Yeah, it's fairly dry board, obviously, besides just the fact that there's a straight draw happening.
A 10 here would be so brutal.
Oh, it would. So here we go. Massive pot building here on TCH Live. Oh! No! For Oklahoma on the river.
Oh, my word.
That's insane. I can't believe it, my friend.
So much pain about to happen for Bones and
hurts
Sammy.
me to my soul right there to see that happen, but let's see who's going to lose the most on this, because everybody's got a claim at this, and Sammy's going to come out barreling, thinking his set's good.
Wow, he doesn't have 875 behind. He's got way more.
Yeah, he looks like he added on between the hands, so that's a massive bet of... Oklahoma with chips back.
Yeah, he's right.
Wait,
We're going to have to listen to the chat here. As
that was my bad.
Oklahoma flipped his hand up preemptively, and that's going to actually save money for Bones.
No, I think Bones did call.
He gets refund. He can fold if you want. You have two folds.
I think Oklahoma may have just been so excited by being able to get some of his money back. Like, it's... My goodness.
Yeah, I do think he exposed his hand early because he didn't put any chips out there.
So he may have announced call or shove all in, because...
I think what happened is he... Oh no, Bones did call, I guess.
This is shocking.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the specifics of what happened there, but Bones is walking away from the table. His chips have gone over to Oklahoma, so...
Either way, all the money got in here on the river some way, somehow. Looks like... Oh, wow.
I think it went like 4K all in. Oh, okay. I think what happened was Sammy had more than 4K behind.
So he had both the players covered.
Oklahoma had both players covered. Sammy had 4K was his bet. Oklahoma, they were about like 6K-ish behind. So Sammy bet 4K. Oklahoma shoved. Bones then called for his last 3.5K, and technically Sammy was left to act behind for like the extra 2K. But then Oklahoma exposed his hand before Sammy had technically called, I think. Because Oklahoma was talking about somebody getting money back. And I can only think that that would be Sammy and not Bones.
That could be.
Because Sammy does have like just over 1K behind now. So I think what happened is Sammy actually did fold because Oklahoma exposed his hand.
Okay.
King Queen of Diamonds serves pretty well as a 3-bet in that situation. It's all for why we'd classify it as a tier 1 merge hand, sort of like the top of the merge, in an aggressive formation, such as a cutoff open from my friend Matt Berkey. It should serve him pretty well. Bart Hanson.
Tier 1 merge, huh?
A $12,000 win last week after an $8,000 loss. So this is all at 5-5. And Sage got pocket aces here. Aces here from the hijack. Gonna make it 80.
You're losing and winning 10K every day at 5-5?
Well, the last two streams, it looks like we're going to see a 3-bet here by Mystery Hand. I want to say when I was watching this before, Bones has had aces a couple times and has been at either 4 or 5-bet both times when he has aces. Here we see aces getting 3-bet here by Alex. And Alex has got pocket 5s, and he's not that deep. So 80 to 345, pretty big sizing, almost 4x, over 4x. Let's see how Sage plays it.
Sage is going to choose to 4-bet.
Yep, he's gonna make it 650, like almost like a little click back.
Little under a third of stacks, relatively standard sizing. Anything higher would likely be a mistake. Any size larger than a third of stacks.
Well, it's actually 225, so they went and fixed the graphic to 225. So 225 up to 650 now.
Because if you go higher than a third of stacks, your bluffs can't really afford to fold. Wow. See an appeal here from the fives. An
Yeah,
optimistic peel given the stack depth.
Well, yeah, we're not going to have much stack depth if we get top set here for Sage. Red aces is on ace 4-8. He's going to slow play. He's going to check.
I don't see a lot of reason to bet. Ranges are so tight already, given that it's a 4-bet pot.
And there isn't much money to get in the pot. And a quick check. So Alex going to need to... Oh, the turns of
Oh my
5. Wow.
Poor Alex.
Brutal.
He gets in there with the pocket fives. Sage just has an overset. One of those days.
Sage is going to take, wow, large sizing here. He's going to bet 800. And I mean, you can never get away from it if you're going to peel to the 4-bet here. And there's a lot of action cards that might kill the river here, one-liners, spades. So I mean, he bet 800. It wouldn't surprise me if we just get in right here.
It looks like he has a little more than 1.8.
And there it is.
Just
There's
at
the
his stack.
all-in. Almost a 5K.
Very unlucky turn for Alex.
Nice hand there for Sage.
Can he find the 5 on the river, do you think?
Well, it's 1 out of, what, 42 or 43 unseen cards. River's a 10. They're going to run it twice. And he does not quad up. It's a nice hand there for Sage.
Like, I don't think people are observing the patterns of the pool. Dudley with aces. Gonna raise.
135 here from the cutoff. Berkey. Uh-oh. He looks like he wants to do something here, Chris. Oh, thinks better of it.
Makes the fold. Discipline fold. He got aces, Burke. Let it go.
Sammy here with King 5 of diamonds. Gonna defend. Top set again. Seems like we get a lot of top sets here tonight with aces.
It's hard to miss with aces.
Sammy here has bottom pair. I don't know if that's going to be enough for him to continue depending on the sizing. 175. And he is going to call. The way this night's going, we're going to see a 5 or a king here. Ooh, turns a heart, which might kill some of the action. Quick check and a check. Oh. Wow, what a bad run out for aces.
Pretty much the worst run out.
See if
for top set.
Sammy turns his hand to a bluff here. Very, very hard for him to have really any showdown value. Yeah, and he
I
is gonna
suspect Dudley will fold.
Well, let's see the sizing. 450.
You want to give me some action? Even money? Book it fast. He's giving away what he's going to do with his body language.
maybe a different hand. It's too late.
Okay. There's no...
He's going to make the call.
I would have lost some money to you there, Bart.
In Las Vegas for a few months when we were deciding where we were going to go as Jay picks up aces. And we lived in Summerlin, and I played some sessions at the Hard Rock. Man, that was miserable.
The Hard Rock?
I mean, Red Rock, excuse me.
Oh, yes.
Rock. Yeah.
That is a pretty miserable spot to play. In general, it tends to just be locals. Not local pros, but local retirees. So the game moves very slowly and is very tight.
Raise it up here to 80 by Jay with aces. Alex going to make the call. Sammy going to make the call.
Aces. Everybody gets aces all the time.
Keep flopping top sets, too.
It's crazy. Top set? You want to give me action? Whether he flops top set? Ah, too late. Good board for Jay. He has insurance on a diamond with that sweet red ace.
He's going to bet 150 here into 245. And a call here from Sammy with a mystery hand. So, I mean, Sammy could have a deuce here. Also could have a queen and 8 or diamonds. And wow, the check back on the turn. And Sammy's going to bet at it here.
Really don't like to see a check back. You just have a value hand, and you really want to be getting that value from your
Did
opponent's
Sammy
range.
No, okay. The graphics said 1.1K, but 1K? You're gonna 2x the pot.
Wow.
2x the pot here. So obviously this is basically saying he's got a flush or a full house. The bluffs would be like a 9,
Or
10, a
nothing.
jack 10, which are the straight draws,
Hands
right?
that wrap around the queen and the 8. Perhaps some
have a
ace
deuce.
highs that
Could have
got
a-
ambitious.
You could have a deuce here. There's the call, and what do we got here?
I can't tell by his body language.
Well, he's got the best hand. I don't know what it is, but you can see that Jay's mucking.
oh, yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna see what that is or what, but
A deuce? Oh,
ace
flush.
deuce.
Or sorry, a
Wow.
deuce.
So good check back by Jay. Sage's gonna call with queen 9 suited out of the small blind.
We gotta stop giving everybody aces. It's boring, you know? Just having aces every hand. It's not a bad strategy, but
And top set against bottom 2.
oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Well, I guess this makes for good TV.
Another top set of aces.
Take note of Kevin's I have the nuts face.
And usually bottom 2, very vulnerable. Sammy's probably going to check raise right away. It wouldn't surprise me if they just get it in.
Sammy with less than 1%. That's pretty hard to do in no limit hold'em. But I guess when you have 6-4 on ace 6-4 versus aces.
Sammy raised it to 175, and it looks like Kevin put in the 3-bet here. So 60 to 175. Now just a call.
I would 3-bet.
Turn is an 8. Sammy going to fire out here with his bottom 2. 275. There could also be a lot of action killing cards at the end here. And he's going to put the raise in. There's the all-in.
And a call.
And 6-4 is drawn dead. For like the 4th or 5th time tonight, we see aces flop top set.
Taylor Carroll bringing up 6 on the end does not help, despite the fact that Sammy has a house.
Ooh, Berkey here with queen 8 of diamonds. Sage with pocket aces.
Let's just take the aces out of this deck. Makes it too easy. Everybody just gets aces.
Is Berkey going to defend? Well, it's a quick yes.
Seems like yes.
Didn't even really think
The
about it.
disrespect. Queen 8 of diamonds to the streets.
Well, 10-5-6. Does Berkey have enough backdoors to continue? Oh, Sage's going to play
I would
cagey.
say-
Checks it back. Oh,
I
the
would-
diamond on the turn.
I hope Berkey doesn't get raised. Super biased, obviously, but
So Berkey's going to bet 275 here. And Sage's going to raise.
tricky lines tonight.
Berkey thinking about it. Small raise, 275 to 650. Like he's mulling all his options. He's going to go for the call. There aren't that many diamonds left. I was going to say the ace of diamonds would be a savage card, but it looks to be dead. There's at the top of your screen. Oh, it's not dead. The river's the ace of diamonds. Oh, wow.
Oh, come on.
I think at
Come
the top
on, man.
the top of the screen, I think, was saying it's not good is what it was.
Oh,
Wow.
God. I got slow rolled as the
unbelievable.
commentator. I thought it was dead.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Burke. Oh, God.
just hope for it, call it out. 1900 in the
Did you
pot.
call for the ace of diamonds?
I thought it was dead, man.
Damn
Pot-
you.
1200. 1400 here. Well, 1400 now. At
Oh,
what
just call.
point? At what point would there ever be would Berkey would just call here? By the way, I think Sage is deeper than this. He's got 25 pinks, a stack of black. That's 45. Another 3/4 stack is like 6. I think he's more like 8,000 deep, 7 or 8,000 deep.
This could get expensive.
Remember the line though. Check back, race, turn, and now he bombs river. Would Berkey now Berkey look, see? Now Berkey's gonna do a little
He's
I think
never
he's just
raising
gonna call.
after that.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna call. Is he thinking about folding? Is he gonna make a hero fold here? We've
He's
seen
the
him
goat,
make
dude.
hero folds.
He's the GOAT. Come on, Burke, you can do it. Come on, Burke. Oh, no. Damn. Come on. You can do it. He knows, man. He knows. It's 10s and aces.
He also loses to like ace 5. Looked like he was gonna fold, and now he's coming back. And he's like, "Where am I playing? We're playing Austin."
Berkey in the cage.
Well,
Yes. Do it, Burke. Come on. Oh, God. Just fucking fold, man. I know you can.
he's trying to get some live tells here. Well, I guess that's a fold. Oh no, maybe he asked to see one card, and Sage said, "Yeah, you can see one card." So there's a little live poker.
You gotta
for
fold now, Burke. You see an ace?
Yep. So it looks like Sage said, "Yeah, you can see one card." And obviously it's an ace, so I would think that that would make it a lot easier to fold now, right?
Yeah, surely. I'm sweating this with him.
I mean, I guess he.
Yes!
I guess Sage could have an ace king with the king of diamonds. It was turning into a bluff. I mean, I would think the ace would make it much easier to fold here.
Oh, God, come on, Burke. Yes! He's the GOAT! Solve for Y Academy. Next Academy, April 1st to 3rd. April 1st to 3rd. He's the fucking GOAT.
Well, not to be results oriented, but
Are we being rational here? I got the fire right now, Bart. That's a bummer.
yeah.
How dare they, man? It's a freaking free market.
Well, I think it's actually as Sage picks up queens again.
Well, it's not a free market because it's a private business.
Well, yeah, but it's not. It's not something that somebody is actively doing. It's their algorithm. As Kevin picks up jacks, it's like an
Kevin has
automatic thing.
jacks.
So raise it up by Berkey.
This is going to
6-3
be painful
diamonds.
for somebody.
Sage 3 bets. Kevin calls.
Berkey's in there with the 6-3.
Berkey's gonna call too.
He's like, yo, I can beat these guys. Call. 6-3. Oh,
What quads for Kevin?
Kevin with the quads. The stone face
I mean,
check.
the only thing that would make this complete here, Chris, is if a queen rolls off on the turn of the river.
Surely not.
500 here from Sage.
No way.
Call here.
Quick
from
call.
Berkey. Or a call here from Kevin. Berkey gets out of the way.
He's got a scary poker face, man. He's got quads, though, so... Queen on the river, do you think? Want to give me odds?
Well, it's about 22 to 1, right? 21 to 1. A little bit of maybe an action killing card here. Check on the turn.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Come on! Poor Sage. Poor Sage. There's
Oh
no
my
scenario
God.
in which he doesn't just lose $3,000.
We could just call it out and it just
Oh
comes.
my God. Poor Sage. Poker's so brutal, man.
Oh my.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
I mean, he's not. I mean, the only
So
thing.
brutal.
Luckily for Sage, Kevin's not that deep. I mean,
$3,000 is a lot of money, man.
wow, Kevin checks the river.
Good check, Kevin. Good identification. People hate checking good hands on the river. Hate it.
Oh, this is just a night of cooler after cooler.
It's been a crazy stream. Solve for quads. This guy's funny, man.
There's the all in.
And a call.
Oh,
Oh, Let's zoom in on that face.
Well, Sage has to show his hand, right? No one's gonna muck that quietly.
Damn. That's the face of a guy with a full house.
Top full house.
Top, well,
I
second.
mean, besides aces, but
second
you beat ace
house.
jack, you beat queen jack, you beat
Ouch.
sixes. Oh, that's
pain.
crazy.
The pain of no limit hold'em. Nobody really crushing besides Berkey.
Well, and Broklahoma won a lot before.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.